What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're talking about Boruto, but more specifically, who is Kashin Koji. Now, before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you on the support for all my videos, but more specifically, the last couple videos. They've gotten a good amount of views. I want to say thank you to everybody that took the time out of the day to watch those videos, and especially the people that commented, gave their thoughts and opinions on the video as well. You know, it's always cool to see some viewer engagement. I took a small little break. You know, I was absent from my home, so I could not record videos, but we're back. That being said, let's get started. Kashin Koji made his first appearance in Boruto in chapter 15 of the manga and episode 181 of the anime. Kashin Koji was created by a scientist engineer, Amado. They were both a part of a group called Kara, which was led by Jigen, aka Ishiki. Now, Kashin Koji is a clone of Jiraiya, and Amado created Kashin Koji with the purpose of him killing Jigen / Ishiki Otsutsuki. Now, when comparing Kashin Koji and Jiraiya, they can do a lot of the same things, but Kashin Koji is definitely more powerful. Kashin Koji can use Sage Mode like Jiraiya, but Jiraiya had an imperfect Sage Mode, whereas Kashin Koji has a perfect Sage Mode like Naruto. Can also summon toads, of course, can use the Rasengan like Jiraiya, so he's very capable of using powerful jutsu, and one of the powerful jutsu we do see him use is that fire one he used against Jigen, where it's basically infinite fire that cannot be absorbed because it's not chakra, but real fire. Now, he's obviously a very smart character if he was able to outsmart Jigen / Ishiki and the rest of the inners in Kara. And in Tubu Vortex, it also appears that he's taken the role of Boruto's teacher / mentor. It's safe to assume that he taught Boruto the fourth Hokage's flying Rajin Jutsu. Can also use the reverse summoning jutsu. Now, let's talk more theory of Kashin Koji, that he could be a possible time traveler, and that could also mean Amado is a time traveler. Now, this theory stems from the latest chapter of Boruto Tubu Vortex, chapter 12. This is not my personal theory, but a theory the Boruto community has come up with. I will say my personal opinion on it, it's not a crazy theory, but it also is kind of a crazy theory. So in Boruto Tubu Vortex chapter 12, page 35, Kashin Koji and Boruto are talking about the Thorn Soul Bulb. This came from Hidari after Boruto seemingly killed him. The Soul Thorn Bulb appears to come from the Ten Tails clone. So when these Ten Tails clones are killed, you get this Thorn Soul Bulb. Now, getting to the part that gave people the idea that he's a time traveler. When Boruto is talking to Kashin Koji, they're talking about, is this it? You know, Boruto asks Kashin Koji that. He says, it is. This is what I saw before. It's a Thorn Soul Bulb. Now, let's keep in mind Kashin Koji's presence in Boruto Tubu Vortex and kind of Boruto in general has been very mysterious. We don't know what he did before as an inner in Kara, where he was, what his purpose was. And even now, we saw him in like maybe a couple pages when Sasuke was eaten up by the tree and Boruto is sitting by it. And pretty much all his appearances after that had been him talking to Boruto through the frog. Now, all of these other Ten Tails clones have been shown once, or all the ones that we know could exist, like Moegi and Bug. Now, since Bug is pretty much just a normal guy, it could be very certain that Kashin Koji encountered him and very easily killed him. And that's how we know and that's how he knows of the Thorn Soul Bulb. But considering that he was made by Amado, who is very, very smart, is it possible that Amado is a time traveler as well, and he can time travel, or he made some sort of time travel device? You know, this could possibly be after all the events of, you know, the Hidden Leaf Village being destroyed, so he tries to go back in time to prevent this. Who knows? So I will say this theory is kind of a reach, and I do think it's unlikely that Kashin Koji is a time traveler, just because it's kind of just a lot. I mean, making him a clone of Jiraiya, already crazy, and then he's very powerful. I just feel like making him a time traveler, does he really need that? Do you really need to add that onto his character? No, you don't. So I don't think he's a time traveler. I think that that theory it's a cool theory, but it's kind of a reach. And I think it's just more likely that he's encountered some random weak ass Ten Tails clone, or even it could be what's her face, Matsuri. He encountered her, fought her, because there's no way she's gonna be stronger than him, and he could have easily beat one of them and just found out, hey, this is a Thorn Soul Bulb. This could be used to bring back the people. So maybe there's a chance even in the next chapter. What if he knows this Thorn Soul Bulb? He figures out how to use it. we could see Moegi come back. If he did defeat Matsuri, who we all Moegi, yada yada yada. But I don't know. I don't think he's a time traveler, but that's who Kashin Koji is. Clone of Jiraiya, created by Amado to kill Ishiki. He's a cool character, very mysterious character. Nonetheless, that's him. Hope you guys had a wonderful day. Stay blessed, y'all. Thanks for watching.